Hello, my name is Richard Paquette, and I live in Hesperia, California, in the USA. I was very interested in the latter part of last year in locating services that would enable me to have hip resurfacing. And I have been able to find the services on the internet through Healthbase. And a gentleman named Mo, who has been extremely supportive in enabling me to arrange the travel arrangements, the pricing, the selection of the surgeon's expertise is required for this surgery. In my particular case, I required a bilateral hip resurfacing procedure, which I was unable to find by any surgeons in the U.S. And so as I realized the limitations that were placed against me in the U.S., I worked with Mo and Healthbase, and I came to learn of Waukart Hospital, and through Mo's help I was able to acquire the transportation, the airfare, the visas, which were quite frankly to me very overwhelming because I've not internationally traveled in the past. So with Mo's help, I made my way out to India, and at the particular point in time I met Dr. Mulhan, who, from what I've read and studied on, is probably one of the more renowned hip resurfacing surgeons that I am aware of. He has done well over 650 of these procedures, and that expertise appealed to me, as well as the fact that the cost in the U.S. is rather extravagant. And at this point in time, I've just had my second surgery after 7 days of being here, and I can't say enough about Dr. Mulhan's staff, his expertise, and the people who work here are just the most amazing people. I recall when I had first arrived, I was somewhat nervous and I was in pain, and one of the sisters, they call them sisters here in the U.S., you're dealing with nurses, but they're extremely well trained, they know how to make you comfortable, and I quite frankly was set at ease. One of them, I remember, I won't forget this as long as I live, she said, "Don't be nervous," she says, "we're all family here." And when I went down for my first hip resurfacing procedure, people who were what you might consider the dietary workers, the janitors, were stopping in the hallway, and they were shaking my hand and they were just wishing me the best, which honestly I found that to be rather comforting. I mean, people who I didn't know a week before now were shaking my hand and saying, we'll be thinking about you. And I just can't say enough about the professionalism. Even in the recovery stages, the doctors that work with the physical therapy, they're sensitive, they're very knowledgeable, and they've helped me understand what I need to do in order to move beyond just the surgical aspects of this. And quite frankly, I feel like my life has been given back to me, because there were really no other alternatives apart from the drugs, which were not working, and ultimately the desires I have at my age to continue on doing the things that I enjoy. I'm a very active individual. I hike, I camp, I enjoy various sports that the osteoarthritis of my hips were not capable of. So I would recommend to anyone, whether it's from an economic standpoint or whether it's just you're looking for someone who is the best of the best, to seek out Healthbase, whatever procedures you may be interested in. I found the professionalism to be superb and second to none. And I would not think twice of doing this once again. It's been a great experience.